Where were your eyes before the gun arrived? That matters more than most shooters realize, because the gun can only arrive consistently when your vision gives it somewhere precise to go. We're not talking about seeing more. We're talking about seeing with intention. The goal of vision isn't simply just to look at the target. The goal is to give the gun a precise destination and gather enough information to make the shot you need. The eyes lead, the gun follows. That sounds simple, but the difference between looking at a target and looking at an exact point at the target can completely change the presentation. If I look at the whole target, my vision destination is vague. So instead, I pick something specific. A paster, a bullet hole, a corner, a small section of the scoring area. And for some shooters, that level of visual precision has to be trained. You may be used to seeing the whole target instead of one exact point. Part of the work is teaching your eyes to settle on something smaller, more deliberate. The more precise the visual destination, the more precise the presentation can become. I'm not waiting for the gun to tell my eyes where to look. My eyes are already there. Try this without firing. Pick one tiny spot. Keep your eyes there. Present the pistol. When the dot appears, stop. Did it arrive where you were already looking? If it did, good. If it didn't, don't immediately correct the dot. Pay attention to the presentation that brought it there. That presentation started with your draw, your stance, your grip, your path to the target. Vision tells you where the gun should arrive, but everything else before that determines how it gets there. One of the easiest ways to lose time is to start chasing the dot. The gun comes up. The dot isn't where you expected. Now your eyes leave the target and start searching through the optic. I want the opposite. My eyes stay on the exact place I intend to shoot. The pistol enters the visual space. Then the dot appears. If I'm consistently hunting for the dot, I don't want to get better at hunting. I want to understand why the presentation didn't put it where I expected. Not every shot requires the same visual information. A close open target may give me what I need almost immediately. A smaller, more distant target requires more confirmation. That doesn't mean I slow everything down. It means I stay present long enough to see what the shot actually requires. Presence is not staring longer. Presence is seeing enough. Set up 3 levels of difficulty: close, medium, and far. Notice how the visual information changes at each distance. On the close target, how much confirmation did you actually need? On the medium target, what did you need to see before you pressed? Don't force every target into the same visual rhythm. Let the difficulty of the shot determine the confirmation. Once the shot breaks, stay visually present. Watch what the dot does. Where did it lift? Where did it return? Did it come back where you expected? The dot isn't something I stare at just to admire. It's feedback. It tells me what happened during the shot and whether the gun is ready for the next one. The goal isn't to make the dot perfectly still. The goal is to recognize when the visual information is good enough for the shot in front of you. Vision drives more than shooting than most people realize. Where the eyes go, the gun follows. But presence means more than just looking at the target. It means knowing exactly what you're looking at, knowing whether the gun arrived where you expected, knowing what the dot is telling you, knowing when you have enough to make the shot. You're not waiting for a perfect picture. You're reading what's there. That's presence inside a skill. Your hand moves the gun, but your eyes give it direction. Pick the place, let the gun arrive, see what you need to see, then make the shot. Don't chase the dot. Let your vision lead.